Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Shikha and I'm a legal intern at Lexis & Company. I'm a law student from UPS Dehradun. In today's video, we will talk about adoption under the Juvenile Justice Act of 2015. But before starting the video, there is a small disclaimer and this video does not solicit any kind of promotion or advertisement as per the guidelines of Bar Council of India, and the only purpose for which the video is made is educational purpose. So let's begin with the video. The uh, Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act of 2015 establishes a welfare committee which deals with the children who are in need of care and protection. The institution determines their care, treatment, rehabilitation, etc. The committee consists of a chairman and four other workers, out of which one must be a woman and one must be a expert dealing with children, issue related to children. The Act stipulates that when a child is found to be orphaned, abandoned, surrendered, or in any other vulnerable state, he or she must be brought before the committee within 24 hours by any police officer, any social worker, any doctor, any nurse, any child welfare officer, etc. According to the social investigation report prepared, the child is either sent for any institutional care or other facilities or is declared to be free for adoption. So what is adoption? Under the Act, under Section 2, Clause 2, it is defined that adoption means a procedure by which the adopted child is separated from their biological parents and become legitimate child of their adopted parents. The Central Adoption Resource Authority is a central level agency which deals with the smooth function of adoption process throughout the country. It also sets guidelines related to adoption from time to time. At the state level, the State Adoption Resource Authority is established which deals with the adoption and institutional care of the children who are in need of care and protection, with coordinating with the Central Adoption Resource Authority. The specialized adoption agency established by the state government for the purpose of placing children who are to be adopted. The Act is a secular law act which states that any child who is orphaned, surrendered, or is abandoned can be adopted. It do not lay that any particular child of any particular relation can be only adopted. So it is secular in this sense, and also any person who is a single or a divorced person, a couple, or any person outside the India can adopt under this Act, and irrespective of their religion. So Act is also secular in this sense. Section 57 of the Act lays down certain eligibility criteria for a prospective adoptive parent under the Act. It states that the person who is about to adopt a child must be physically fit, mentally aware, and financially stable, and should also be capable of bringing a suitable upbringing to the child. In cases of spouse, both the spouses should consent to the adoption. A single person can also adopt a child under the Act, but in such case, his or her age should not exceed 55 years. In case of a spouse, they should be married for at least 2 years with a stable marriage between them. And in case the single male is adopting a child, he cannot adopt a female child, but in case of a single female, he can adopt either a girl or a boy. Also, there are many eligibility criteria laid under the Act. 58 to Section 60 of the Juvenile Justice Act lays down adoption procedure. In Section 58, it lays down adoption procedure with respect to Indian prospective parents. The parent who is to adopt the child first apply to the specialized adoption agency. The agency, on receiving such application, prepares an home study report, and if the report is satisfactory, the child is referred to that parent with its study report and medical report. Upon receiving the child information and medical report and study report, the parents decide whether they are okay with the child or not. If they are okay with the child, they send the report them, signed by them to the agency. The agency then makes an application report for the adoption order. When the order is received, it is sent to the prospective parent, and also the birth certificate for application for birth certificate is made to the issuing agency, on which the adoptive parents' name are to be written as parent, and the date of birth is considered to be the adoption order date, which is issued by the court. Once the adoption procedure is done and the child is adopted by the parent, the post adoption follow up is made up, and on 6 monthly basis, a report is prepared by the agency up to 2 years, if 2 years by the agency. The next section 59 deals with inter-country adoption. It states that even after 60 days from which the child is declared legally free to adoption, if he or she is not adopted by any Indian parent or any NRI, then he and she can be suitable for the inter-country adoption. The process is as follows. The foreign prospective parents can approach their foreign adoption agency or the central authority for such adoption. The foreign adoption agency then prepares a home report and examines the foreign prospective parents, and upon finding them suitable, refer the same to the adoption authority in India. The adoption authority in India, when files the report and the parents suitable, refer them to the specialized adoption agency. The specialized adoption agency then examines the person, the parents, and the home report, and then they can send a copy of the medical report and the study report and the details of the child to the foreign prospective parent. If the foreign prospective parents are okay with the child, they duly sign the medical report and the study report and send it back to the state to the specialized adoption agency. The agency then makes an application in the court for adoption order. Upon receiving the order of the court, the copy is sent to the foreign prospective parents, to the authority and the state agency, and an application is made for the passport. The immigration office of India in the country where the child is to be received is duly intimidated about the adoption, and upon receiving the passport and the visa of the child, the child is sent to the foreign prospective parent. Section 60 deals with the inter-country relative adoption. It states that the relative living in abroad can also adopt a child, but only after acquiring the court's order and the issuance of no objection certificate from the authority. The application for such no objection certificate is made by the biological parent or the adoptive parent to the authority, and the authority may issue such no objection certificate. After the no objection certificate is given, the authority must inform the immigration office of India in the country where the child is to be received, and only after such certificate is given by the authority, the adoptive parent can receive the child. So that's it for today's video. If you have any comment or if you have any feedback, please write it down in the comment section below. Thank you so much.